Good morning. This is Jensen Hunter.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So the first question I wanted to ask you is, when did you know you wanted to go into the career you are in now?
When did I know?
Yes.
I know it was in high school, and I was speaking with my mom about career options that I need to choose, and she's a nurse, and I thought I wanted to be a nurse, but I wanted to do like something a little bit more than cleaning, like bedpans and stuff. So she told me about pharmacy, and I looked more into it, and so that's how I decided it.
That's nice. What inspired you to go work in pharmacy, like, other than your mom telling you? Like, did you have, like, anything?
My grandmother had ovarian cancer, and she was in a study. She lives in North Carolina, and I live in Virginia. And the study took place in Virginia, but she didn't have to travel to Virginia. A pharmacist talked to her over the phone on a regular basis about her drugs, and the fact that they were, of the study, it was all new, and she recovered from it, and so that made like a really big impact on me, and made me specifically want to get into pharmacy because of that reason.
At a younger age, did you have, like, a dream career that you wanted to go into?
I would say nursing. Again, I knew I wanted to do the medical field. My mom's a nurse, my grandmother was a nurse, so I always thought I wanted to do nursing. And then as I got older, I realized I definitely wanted to do medical field, but I didn't know if I wanted to do nursing, so I guess I would say nursing.
Yeah. What obstacles did you have to overcome for you to get to where you are now in your life?
Oh my gosh. I had to determine, because I knew I wanted to be a pharmacist from high school, I wanted to choose a good college that would allow me to get to a good pharmacy school. So I had to think really far ahead. And so I chose to stay in town at a college, even though I kind of wanted to go to another university that was more liberal arts. So that was a big deal for me, not being able to really go away from home and staying in town. But the school I went to, VCU, feeds right into the pharmacy school, so I don't regret it. But it was hard enough going away when all my friends were going away. And also I had to study a lot. It was obviously drastically different from high school when I was in college, and I knew I had to get good grades. And the summer before I applied for pharmacy school, you have to take a PCAT, which I'm sure you've heard of that.
Yeah.
It's the kind of like the SATs but for pharmacy school. So my entire summer was literally dedicated to studying for that exam, and it was not a fun summer. So I had to sacrifice like going out with my friends and stuff, and I was pretty young then. I was like 19 or 20 when I took it the first time, and so that was hard. And then again, once I got to pharmacy school, it got even harder, and I was just studying all the time. So I don't want to say I didn't have a life, because I did, but it certainly paid off, and when I graduated, it felt, a lot better, because I had to overcome so much in terms of just really applying myself and putting myself into my studies. And right now, I'm in a residency in southwestern Virginia, and my fiance is back in Richmond, where I'm from. So that's another struggle I'm dealing with now, not living with him, but I know I have to do this for a year.
Yeah.
And that in the end it will pay off, I hope.
for someone like me wanting to go into the medical field and being a pharmacist, what advice would you give?
I would say look at all aspects of pharmacy. Really make sure that you want to invest in this and that you can carry this profession on your shoulders and be a good advocate because, as you said, your mom was a pharmacist,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you know that a lot of people don't even realize that pharmacists now get doctorate degrees, and that we go for school for so long. And for me, my big thing is I like to tell people what I can do other than put bottles of drugs in big bottles and in small bottles. And so I would just say look at all the aspects of pharmacy and make sure that that's what you really want to do and be committed to what you want to do and have, some enthusiasm behind it. I know a lot of my friends, not my friends, my classmates in pharmacy school, they just got into pharmacy because of the money. It's a really good paying job, but I just feel like their heart wasn't really into it. So make sure before you get started into it, it's something that you really want to do and you know all the levels behind it, which I'm sure you do.
Do you have any inspiring quotes that get you through the day and through life?
Inspiring quote?
Yes, ma'am. Like something you think about every day?
I do. I have a few things like that my mom tells me. For me, because it's just nonstop studying in school and now doing things that I don't want to do, like there's sometimes patients come up to me and I really don't have to tell them that I can't fill their medication a day and have them yell at me for whatever reason. My mom always told me, you know what you got to do, so do it. So I always tell myself that, and she always tells me that if you're having a bad day, you can start your day over any time you want. It doesn't have to be a whole new day. You can start it over to make it better. So using those to get me through every day. I know that everything has an expiration date, so like my residency now, I'm putting a lot of hard work and hard time and hours into it, but I know it's only a year, so if I get through this year, I know I can have more opportunities after that.
What?
Those three. Did you get those three?
Oh, yeah. What do you like? What does your regular work day consist of?
Well, I graduated from pharmacy school in 2015, and I worked as a staff pharmacist at CVS for a year, and that was daunting to me. I was working more than 40 hours a week. I would come in, but some days I'd work 13 hours, so it was usually one day a week. I'd work a 13-hour day, and I'd come in at like 7:45. I'd open up, and I'd have to do all these tasks in the morning, and I'd have one technician with me, and we just get started on the day and filling scripts and such. It was a really busy, working in a chain, and I was in a really busy area. But I did get to break for lunch, and sometimes I couldn't go to the bathroom. It was bad. That was one reason why I left. But now I'm doing a residency through the Appalachian College of Pharmacy, and I do different things every single day, and I'm at an independent pharmacy, so I have a lot more freedom. So, like yesterday, I told you I was at a clinic. They have a free clinic out here.
Yeah.
And pharmacists get to, you have a contract agreement with a practitioner of some sort, like a nurse practitioner or a doctor, who they allow you to write scripts for them. You can go and see patients on your own. And so we do like workups on them, like blood pressure, look at their blood sugar and stuff, and determine if their regimen needs to be changed. So one day a week I do that. I go and see patients. And yesterday we went out with it had like an RV, and we went out to a remote area where people don't have access to medication or to doctors. So we brought the whole RV to them, and we saw some patients. And then the rest of the week, sometimes I will be at, I'll be at the school. I'll be teaching sometimes to the students. I'm working on getting my teaching certificate through the residency right now. And that's a whole new thing for me because I've never taught before. So that's fun. And then other days I'm at the pharmacy, at the independent pharmacy like I am right now. And I do patient phone calls and I talk to patients about their medication. And if they want me to talk to their doctor about them, it's because of the regimen they're on. Or I'm working on a research project right now for people in the area. So I'm out in the mountains and there's a lot of coal mines over here, so I'm looking at patients with COPD. And so I do different, it's not really like a typical day, you know, I do different things every single day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be back in the pharmacy and I help check scripts if they need help. And I get shots, of course. Lots of flu shots right now.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you today.
Yeah, I'm so sorry we kept missing each other, but email me if you have any other questions or give me a call back, and I'll be happy to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
All right, you have a good one.
You too.
All right, bye.
Bye.